They are shocking predictions, a half-mile wide explosion with deaths nearby.
That's what an energy company told the state could happen if a natural gas line ruptured in northern Davidson County. It's all in a document just obtained by News Channel 5 Investigates.
And Ben Hull found out the company is now trying to distance itself from those words.
Well, this comes as Tennessee Gas Pipeline wants to build a massive compressor station in the Joelton area, pumping even more natural gas through the county. Neighbors fear a deadly accident.
Scenes from the Great Flood.
Tanya Dennis couldn't believe what happened to Sycamore Creek during the 2010 flood.
It was amazing. So, yeah, I got my camera out. That water's moving at about 15 or 20 knots.
The creek raged across her property in northern Davidson County.
And my God, would you look at this.
But she was most alarmed by what she found days later after the water went down.
This is the exposed pipeline on the back side of the property. I had a lot of concerns about how exposed that pipeline had become.
Her video shows a large section of natural gas pipeline that usually runs under her property was suddenly above ground.
But Dennis says she never knew just how dangerous the situation was. This 2011 permit filed by the owner, Tennessee Gas Pipeline, reveals the exposed pipeline put the neighboring community at risk of a devastating explosion.
The company warned if the pipeline was not repaired, it could lead to a potential explosion that would impact an area an approximate half-mile in diameter.
Well, that means I'm gone. My home and me and several of my neighbors and all of my animals, I'm sure we would just be gone.
Read further and you see Dennis is right. The company states the social and economic costs of an explosion could be significant, including potential human fatalities in the adjacent community.
Well, they're pretty much admitting that they can't guarantee the viability of this thing and people's safety.
That pipeline was eventually covered.
It crosses under this creek.
But now Tennessee Gas Pipeline and its parent company, Kinder Morgan, are proposing a massive new compressor station. That station won't connect to Dennis's line, but will pump more natural gas through lines near her house.
I have a concern with the integrity of the line according to those documents.
Ken Jakes is fighting the compressor station.
Human fatalities.
And made public records requests that found Tennessee Gas Pipeline's state application, revealing the potential for a major explosion.
That's their words. That's not my words. That's Tennessee Gas Pipeline's words.
Kinder Morgan sent us a statement distancing themselves from the permit application. They blamed an outside consultant for using his own words and said the company disagrees with his exaggerated view of a potential impact area in the event of a natural gas release. But the permit application clearly shows the signature of a Tennessee Gas Pipeline official who certified it as being true, accurate, and complete, under possible penalties of fines and imprisonment.
Well, I can guarantee you, if you had a public hearing, that information would have never come out. It would have never come out. They're not going to say something like that was a risk factor involved.
Before this is pushed on to council and passed, I urge you to ask these questions.
The company has faced strong opposition at public meetings on the proposed compressor station.
I would beg you, please help us.
Officials regularly tout the safety record of its pipes and the plan, but Kinder Morgan has faced tough questions about its safety record. The federal agency that regulates pipelines has cited Kinder Morgan for failing to inspect pipelines as required.
And everybody knows if you slack on the maintenance, sure, your profits are going to be up.
Kinder Morgan claimed its lines are safe. It spends hundreds of millions of dollars on maintenance and says its safety is as good or better than peers in its industry.
It's exposed going down that hill.
But Tanya Dennis and Ken Jakes believe Tennessee Gas Pipeline's communication with the state reveals the true danger of natural gas lines going through Davidson County.
I'm concerned about my family, but I'm concerned about all these individuals whose lives are in danger.
We have the entire application in which it discusses a possible half-mile explosion. We've posted that on our website. We also have the entire statement from Kinder Morgan.
And this involved the state water permit, but most of the laws governing these are really federal, right?
That's right. They're federal, and that's why opponents are now turning to our congressional delegation to fight the compressor station. We'll keep following all of this.
Thanks, Ben.